Hello guys, welcome back. What's up hippie? What's up 9/11 fan? Thank you 9/11 fan for the $5 super chat before we even got started. And congratulations on your decision to get a wheel. Welcome back Lisa. Thank you Lisa for catching my error. I made a big error on what day of the week it is. Thank you Lisa Salters for letting me know it is not Tuesday, it is Wednesday. Let's get some podiums. I'll do my best, Yellowback. I always do my best to make that specific thing happen. A podium is the least I can do for you for showing up here. We're going to do a practice race of nations, which is, as you can see right here, it is the 24-hour version of Lasarth with GR1. We'll look at the rankings right now to see. I think the R92 CP is the first place car still. And the McLaren VGT is somehow second, which is weird, but would love to test that out and see why Gallo chose that one of all cars to use to troll everybody. That's a great time he did.
Yellow Mac 1 said, love driving that red roll car.
It's a shame that the race where we got to drive that car was the week that we had the broken server. So I practiced for that at Majori, and we didn't get to race it. But, you know, you watch F1 and you see these guys sometimes have their race get ended early on in the race. They crash out. Engine goes.
Said you
the weekend is gone.
To regenerate in that McLaren.
So in a way, we had that experience. I practiced, I prepared for this,
Yellow Mac 1
and the weekend was wasted.
Said, yeah, bummer.
It is what it is. I'm trying to think if I did any of these. I think I was lucky enough to do one of them in another region. So we did do one of them, I think, if I remember. But
you may be seated. Said you got 9 likes on a stream that never started. Legendary.
Guys, can we all go leave a like on my stream that never started and see if we can get that stream also to the highest number possible? Seated is right. We have incredible support here, so go give the dead stream as many likes as it can get. If that gets to 100, I'll literally, like, my jaw will drop. I can't believe that it even has likes. It should get all downvotes for what happened. My PC that you're watching me through decided it wanted to freeze up. Every now and then this PC does do that. But it's not a big deal. This PC has been very good to us. It was given to us by my friend I'm Mullet, who is GSR Mullet, a great friend of ours, a supporter of the channel. We got to shout out Mullet every time this topic comes up because this PC was donated by a viewer, a great friend of mine. So we really owe him. Big time. And we always will. Needed it badly when he sent it. My old PC is in the shelf somewhere over here, and it was never really meant for streaming. This PC gets the job done better. Omaha. Can we get an Omaha anytime? Yes.
Said Omaha.
That is the new shout out.
You may be
we could just give Omaha in the chat.
Said dang SR is a. Been punting people off the screen, I see.
Not me. Who's SR is A? Oh, wow. Maybe that's still left over from when the servers were down, but I don't know, that's weird. Maybe it's from this race. Does SR count in this race? It's from this race. We did this race last when we streamed 2 days ago, or yesterday. 2 days ago.
Brian S. GMT
so it must have been from race A, because it has no DR, but we ruined the SR.
Said Omaha.
Let's go ahead and
Lisa
just jump in.
Salters 420. Said something funky is going on cause Kaylin was a 2. Chris Police
It's from race A, it's from this race.
Said hi message clinking beer mugs.
Hello. How are you, Chris? Message Policia. Seated, my tune here is all messed up because my ballast was to the back. Let me know. I had to take the wide bod off. I'm going to do that really fast. Remove the wide bod. And add power. I don't remember where to go. I don't have time to do body stuff now. Just gonna have no wings. Fresh body means there's no wing on this car. No, I see it.
You may be seated. Said don't show my setups on stream LOL. I worked hard to
I will use my custom
of tweaking.
My custom setup, alright? Alright, bro. Just remind me I gotta add power when I get in there. I'm not gonna have a lot of time. I'm gonna have to add the power. But after a couple daily races, I would like to do
Lisa Salters 420.
at least 3 or 4. We will do a lobby.
Said, when you gonna run that nation's race?
Lisa was interested when.
Gonna try and jump in if it's not too late.
If you want, I can do it earlier than that. Maybe we'll do like 2 dailies and then make the lobby. I'd like to do a couple dailies before we do it.
Ramon. Said power.
We'll make it early because I know it's already late too.
Said SUP Grove.
I would have been on like 5 hours ago. I was home early. But I had a lot of things to work on. And people were calling me, so I pick up the calls and I get to work, and before I knew it, it was much later. Oof, I don't have any time. I'm so slow with this stuff. Anti-lag. I'm just gonna not have enough power, it seems like. Still not gonna have enough.
Lisa Salters 420. Said thumbs up.
Hopefully I added some powers back. Does it say how many performance points I have somewhere? 586. Well, we've done a good job of preparing for this race. By the way, can we give You May Be Seated a big shout out? My friend Seated in the chat has been very serious with this race, unlike me.
To try and discover how they are getting max power with sub 2,000.
Well, I want to ask Lisa or whoever else is in the chat, you know, if they can help us out with that. Yeah, we will figure it out, and I will, you know, search myself a little bit. Okay. You can see the wheel like beating up my arm there. I am down some power.
Suddy Empire. Said let's go Grove.
I just got held up so bad. Oof, unghosted on me. It's all good. There goes all the SR. I already got some SRs. Hello, Suddy. Even with my reduced power. Don't beep at me. Yeah, I don't remember how to drive this at all, but we will do some brake balance adjustments now.
Said Kelly and Natalie say hi.
Before I crash. Oh, that guy's going backwards. Hello? Tell them I said hello as well. I'm sure they can hear me. But guys, give Seated a big shout out. He set the number 2 time globally. And these aren't even dailies anymore. These are weeklies. So his time is looking like it's going to hold up. For the week even. The way he said it. Because people are going to out-try hard him, which I doubt they're ready for. I doubt they're ready for that. Look at this guy in front of me. What am I witnessing here?
Snafu _
Maybe that's just his tune. His tune does that.
Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Team Penske fan. Said what's up.
Hello, Penske.
Snafu _
Snafu, your chair broke?
Said too much braking LOL.
The equipment problems are the worst. It's really annoying. Stuff like that happens. Never a good time. It's like when your real car breaks. Just never a good time for that. That's why you guys know that I am paranoid about having more than one car in my driveway.
Said hello.
Just so I'm ready.
Yes. No. Maybe so. Team Penske fan. Said
Come on,
I
Ice.
can't understand how to gain speed in the race you're doing. Said just floor the throttle. Team Penske fan. Said also I tanked my rating, so I went from high C to high E because I want to have a climb all the way up to the driver and SC.
Reading some chat. Car doesn't turn very well right now.
Said took a seat out of the FRS so I can mod into my rating. Snafu_Remo. Said should be interesting LOL.
I sort of got run off the road by him, nearly. I couldn't see where he was. I'm gonna have to change my brake balance. Here he goes again. Oops. That A-pillar is like right in the way.
Said the gear shifts are very unforgiving with this car. You have to exit every turn a gear higher before you get on the throttle. That change alone is probably a full second a lap, maybe more.
You can see where I lack the power. Survive that. Give Ice a huge boost right there. That's, you know what that is? That's an SR down for this account. That's another one. That was too big of a bump. Can't be doing that. Uh-oh. He's at it again.
Porsche 911 fan.
DR is not effective, SR totally is.
Snafu_Remo. Said Grove, got some
Oops.
news, sir. Just
There goes mine.
right.
He's like trying to drift in the corner and I didn't expect it.
13 Group. Said yo Porsche fan. Said what is up 13 Bru? You may be seated. Said this guy is trolling you for sure. 13
My scoot is not very good.
Said Doritos
What's up, bro?
are up. You may be seated. Said put on the better setup so you are untrollable. Team Penske fan. Said I'm 14 almost.
Was he trolling me?
And my dad
I
just
thought that's
got
just
my
what he
future
how he
car.
drives.
It's a Volvo and he said it has a Ford chassis since
What's up,
it
bro?
was an older car. 13 Bru. Said hey coach. Sturk 0167. Said Ice is having fun.
Seated, when I put the tune on, I will just turn off my gameplay screen.
Said oh
Just
wow,
see the screen.
14, youngster. Team Penske fan. Said yes. You may be seated.
He's having, this is just how he gets
Said Ice
around.
was drifting and swerving all over the place. LOL, definitely
His
just
tune was
trolling
meant
man.
for that. Okay. So I'll do one more, maybe. Because I want to help Seated. Let's go look here real quick. My friend in the chat is... Oh. Should still be in the top area.
You may
here.
be seated. Said which tune you want. The new one without wide body or the one I sent you yesterday with wide body.
Without is better.
Snafu
You got
underscore
it today,
Ramon.
so...
Said 2018 WRX.
Really well done. Really, guys, clap for
Goofy
Seated.
looking hippie.
Nice job, Seated. Honestly.
Said time for
This
some
took work.
787B.
This took work from him.
You may be
Making it look
seated.
easy.
Said watch the replay, I was getting it.
Someone in my community who I've known a very
Team
long time,
Penske
you guys
fan.
gotta clap it up for that.
Said
What an
good
effort
job
from You May
clapping
Be
hands
Seated.
light skin tone.
And on top of that, we know for a fact, if you watched the stream the other night,
Ken Scott, scary guy for
that
you too.
Mista has a broken
Said
tune.
hand pink waving,
Mista's tune
howdy
is
ho.
broken, and he has
13 Bru.
a lot less weight on the
Said
car than
clapping
Seated
hands.
does. For some
Team
reason.
Penske fan. Said
But
great
You May Be
job,
Seated
I can't
has
even get
the better
top
time.
3,000.
So he has overcome the
Goofy
odds and the
looking
extra
hippie.
weight to still go faster
Said
than
underscore
the King of
legendary.
Kings, Mr. MCA.
Snafu underscore
Mista.
Ramon.
Mista would not
Said
share the
clapping
tune
hands
as
like
well,
skin
must be
tone.
said, but we do not hold it
13 Bru.
against him. It's not personal.
Said I don't find any GR Corollas when I check the
Corollas.
German Toyota homepage.
I like how she says that. Corollas. So, I mean, I will look at my stuff here. This is non-wide body now. I can see the wings, but now I want to go check now and make sure I have some. Do I put the rest of the wings back on, right? Seated?
Mateus Batista.
Mateus, how are you?
Said hello. Mateus Batista.
I want to check these wings. I'll have wing anxiety
Said,
if
"How
I
you
don't go look
doing?"
for them. How are the wings looking?
Goofy looking hippie. Said who needs Toyota when you have Mazda at
Got the
13
front.
Bru.
The Type B. The Type B and the wing. All on. But we're not wide bod. I should check on that as well. Wide bod is here. It should be available. It says installed.
You may be seated. Said yeah, definitely win. Watch my lap
I thought
so
I
you
just got a new
understand the
body.
shifting
Can
of
I
this
not
car.
remove the wide bod?
The shifting is easily a full second plus of the lap time.
Now I'm confused with what I've done. Oh, what's up, Tom? Tom Alley just gifting a membership, and it went to Porsche, who gave a super pack earlier. Thank you, Tom. It could not have gone to a better person than that. Went straight to Porsche, man.
Said yeah, Goofy.
Thank you,
Was
Tom.
just
Thank you,
curious
Tom.
if it's actually
Hope you're doing well, Tom. I saw the
Success
call,
like
actually,
that.
Tom. Because I'm streaming, you know. You know how it goes. Tom, hope you're doing well. Hope things are good. I need to figure this out now. Why is my car showing wide body?
Tom Ali said, hey gang.
Should I do it again? And then I can't go buy wide body after? It's just not allowed? You get one chance?
Xbookvic said you should do GTR race.
What do you mean GTR race? What does this mean?
Tom Ali said much better, it was a rough couple months.
Better sounds good.
Xbookvic said where you race other GTR. You may be seated. Said I bought a second version of the
I can
car.
use GTRs
But that is
for
lame
you right
that
after
you
this
can't
race.
reset the wide body.
After I figure out how to put this tune on real quick. I bought a second version of the car, but that is lame. You can't reset.
Xbookvic
Well, let's just go do that then.
said K.
That's crazy. So, I mean, I just bought all these parts too, so that's kind of annoying. Need a fresh one. And then brake balance controller and like a bunch of things I still need to buy. Right? What am I
Goofy
putting on
looking
here, seated?
hippie said you can get the GR Corolla in Canada.
Some sports pads. I need the ballast.
Goofy looking hippie said, but it is 60,000 CAD LOL. You may be seated. Said I will send you the tune now. Xbook
Alright, I won't show anything.
said
I
how
have 2
do I
minutes to put it
unlock
on.
all the buildings I got my super license.
Alright, I'm ready to go though. Probably don't need anything else. That reduces performance points somehow.
Xbookvic
This reduces it.
said how do I.
If it reduces it, you would think this is good. Right? Do this? Makes it worse. What parts do I... Oh, you have it here. Okay, well.
Xbookvic
Alright, then.
said please answer.
Wait, what? How do I unlock all the buildings? I got my super license. How do I? Please answer. The buildings? You have to do the cafe menu books. I'll show you where to go in a second. Hold on. I think I have most of what we need here.
The Grey Wolf David McLean said hi Mike and chat.
I have 1 minute to enter. So we better go fast. Why can't I find this?
You may be seated. Said hey Gray. Ken Scott, scary guy for
Hello,
you
Grey
too.
Wolf.
Said hey David,
okay.
hand pink
So-
waving.
The cafe menu books is this little coffee thing. That's where you have to go to get more buildings. Go to the little cafe thing and he will tell you where to go. Little coffee spot.
Xbookvic Said okay, thanks.
You're welcome. We will race GTRs for you as well. I'll try to pull one out when I can. Man, this is not going to be good. I'm now in an untuned, underpowered car. I'm like better off backing out, pretty much. This is not going to go well. What can I do? What can I do?
You may be
we're done.
seated. Said why do you only have 1 minute? Just skip one, quali, and watch my lap to get an idea on the shift patterns.
DR is not affected, so I am
The
just
Grey
going to
Wolf
back out.
David McLean.
What
Said
ratings?
you may and can waving hand.
You're going to take my S away?
Fake. Said I got the GTR
Don't take my S
with
away,
the
please.
F1 steering wheel GTR 318.
Alright, let me go buy more things. More things must be purchased. I'm sure I forgot something. And the body. I have to just buy parts. Where am I trying to go now? Other page.
Xbook Vic. Said do you like the GTR 318?
Yeah, I like all the cars. Honestly, I'm not picky about what I drive most of the time.
You may be
I
seated.
appreciate all the cars.
Said hide screen and buy everything that increases horsepower BTW, all the pistons and little things.
Buy everything? Oh my god, you're ready to buy all the stuff. Buy everything. What about the weight reduction stuff?
The Grey Wolf David McLean. Said I put body kit on for downforce and racing part for air filter etc. You may be seated. Said all of it.
Alright, I think I'm done.
You may be seated. Said make sure you have correct trans. Porsche 911 fan. Said Group C should be separated.
That's what I was just getting, was the trans. Okay. I'm gonna go into A now. And I'll put you on full screen mode so you can actually look at something other than like a black screen. This is probably better than my tiny screen. Alright. And then I will make this hidden. You can see my light in there. Okay. Give me like 1 minute to put things together. And we'll run some laps. And Seated's second global rating, global time tune that he has here. So you can't see anything good.
The Grey Wolf David McLean. Said so did I. Most things you use CPU to get desired power output.
Making progress. We're gonna have to tune for GTWS as well, and I have some stuff to go off of. For that, and I'm gonna use the R9 2CP in the thumbnail when I do GTWS tonight. And we'll probably do that like sooner rather than later, because like Lisa Salter said, why not do it a little earlier? Why didn't I buy this? That's like such an important thing I should have bought. Why wouldn't I not buy that? I'll do everything else. Have no wings.
The Grey Wolf David McLean. Said see Womble he did a suggested what could be done in Group 1 cars, definitely separate Group C cars.
Almost done. Alright, and I just need to go and buy a couple things.
Porsche 911 fan. Said let Group C have their own section.
It's kind of cool to have them be combined. I don't mind combining them, to be honest.
You may be seated.
That's just me.
Said now you have to beat Mista as well and tell him we can share tunes to improve each
Mista
other.
is probably reading the chat right now. And if he's not, I can message him and ask him to come by. We would like him to watch this. He can taunt me as I do it. And say his tune is better. You still can't see, which is good. I gotta go buy some wings. I want those wings. Wings are
Porsche
delicious.
911 fan. Said actually the class system needs to be overwritten and redesigned.
The class system. Alright. I think
You
I'm
may
good now.
be seated. Said hi Mr. We want your incredible 2,555 pounds setup.
You should let me
Porsche
show everybody
911
seated. I
fan.
doubt they will beat your time.
Said let GT cars and actual GT3 cars be separated.
You don't have to be like Mista and hide it from the world. We can show them. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, Porsche 911 fan reminded me that, and here I'll let you see, like I'm about to re-enter race A right now. I just want to do the tune and then we'll go on track. But 911 fan wants to buy a wheel. He said he's most likely going to buy a Thrustmaster T300, And I wanted to ask if any of you guys have one right now and you want to offer advice to him. I have a couple friends with T300s that were unreliable. And I wanted to see from you guys what you think. I know Thrustmaster pedals can be unreliable as well if you get the T3 PAs, the springs can break.
You may be seated.
I don't know much about the LCMs.
Said LOL, you're probably right.
But I wish you all the best with buying a wheel, Porsche 911 fan. It is tough to find a deal as well, but Black Friday is really when you should order. You shouldn't order just yet. You should wait a couple weeks. Really? Really? I'm like hiding my screen, like messing up my stream for this too, so I appreciate that. Really appreciate this. Stream is messed up from hiding the screen. Could probably have a lot more people watching if I was just racing this whole time. Instead of just messing around.
Said okay,
but I can do what I want sometimes.
Porsche 911 fan. Said I'll wait to
Why did this all go back?
Dwayne _ LLR.
Yeah, I switched it.
Said evening all.
Good evening, Dwayne. How are you?
You may be seated. Said you don't have the wings still, LOL.
Well, we'll go get them. This will be here then. Thank you. Wings, wings, wings. No livery until this car proves itself. Till we win a race.
Dwayne _ LLR. Said decent, thanks. Been hitting Assetto Corsa hard the last week. Porsche 911 fan. Said any advice will be very helpful. You may be seated. Said and your horsepower is only 457 not 67, so missing something prob in the ultimate tab. Porsche 911 fan. Said about the wheel
I think it's because I put on parts that were like lesser parts afterwards. I think I have everything, but I wouldn't be surprised if I was missing stuff. I was buying lesser parts after the fact. Just keep buying them all. I'm just gonna go back in. Alright, that is all we're supposed to be. That's all set. Something like this is also what I'm gonna do for GTWS, like low in the front. Yeah, maybe I am missing something.
Dwayne _ LLR. Said I've got to get to Ed.
I am down power. You gotta go to Ed? Dwayne, no worries, Dwayne. I got started pretty late again today. I was pretty busy.
Dwayne _ LLR.
Working on stuff this evening.
Said bed. Since
I do too. I get up in about 7 hours from now, but
Night
I
all.
will stream pretty late today.
Smiley
Yesterday I
face.
got a great sleep. Went to bed early.
You may be seated. Said I think it's the thing in the ultimate tab like I said LOL. Dwayne_LLR. Said darn fingers.
This should all stay as it is, so we'll
LOL.
go check on that seated. Let's go look again. I bought the if it affects horsepower, I'm not even sure what it is. What is in that tab that affects horsepower?
You may be seated. Said you also didn't get the weight reduction.
I did not. I did not do that. This reduced the power when I did it. Brought PP down, actually. None of this adds power, though. This reduces power. Takes all the stuff off it. Does not add power. I saw that. That's why I bought these. Any guesses?
You may be seated.
Oh.
Said why is your ultimate tab locked?
I'm on the wrong account. I can switch accounts. Ruin the SR on my main.
You may be seated. Said you can't even do my setup.
I can do it now. These PS5 loading speeds, just switch over. Marizo. Buy a new one. I better beat this time. Better get close. Hopefully. I'm gonna miss the race seated unless I go like incredible speed buying these parts.
You may be seated. Said isn't the PP system stupid though? You were 457 HP and it was above 600. You buy something that give you 10 more HP and it goes down.
The carbon? Is it these? These little pups? Can remove this if I want.
GT Wolfie. Said what up Mike and chat
I need to
waving
go back
hand.
in there. Need wings too, so just get wings. I have no time. I'm gonna have a slow car again unless I like wait again, which I don't want to do. But I guess I should. Because I'll just set a time while I wait. Wolfie, how are you? How's it going, Wolfie? I feel like these are like adding PP too. While I'm here. My joystick is like N64 controller right now.
GT Wolfie. Said good bro, hope you're well.
I
You
just
may
double
be
clicks
seated.
all the time. Nothing.
Said you will not beat it unless you run at least 20 laps and you have probably never run 20 quali laps of any track in your life. LMAO, you never quali.
I usually don't want to quali now. Lisa! It's for Lisa. Oh. No liveries, no liveries. They're gonna mess up my setup here. That warning got me scared.
GT Wolfie said he never needs 20 usually. The Grey Wolf David McLean said GT Wolfie waving hand.
Mr. Jurassic, welcome back!
Mr. Jurassic.
It's 10:59 p.m. right now, Mr. Jurassic.
Good night, chat and legend.
Thank you for coming back. Guys, say what up to Mr. Jurassic. Say hello. Please welcome him with open arms to our chat. We're happy to see he's back here.
GT Wolfie said wolf face man waving hand. You may be seated. Said at GT True for racing he doesn't, but for leaderboards he does. He wants to beat the guy in third. You may be seated. Said Sup Jurassic. GT Wolfie said Mr. Jurassic waving hand. Mr. Jurassic said my pleasure. I want to see some crazy racing again. LOL.
Uh-oh, some pressure.
Mr. Jurassic said sub guys. The Grey Wolf David McLean said GT Wolfie, no computer wolves in this stream I guess unless Sparks is about. GT Wolfie said at seated then he needs the tune. Said hello heavy heart exclamation my friend broccoli hugging face broccoli. You
it's Masa! I heard the broccoli! It's like, with Masa's here! Broccoli's here. What's up, Masa? Welcome, Masa. Konnichiwa, Masa. Konnichiwa. I think I'm ready now. Now we're ready.
Said Masa waving hand.
I bought everything. Do I need the carbon? Doesn't do anything. It raises my PP.
Said hello heavy heart exclamation GT thumbs up broccoli thumbs up.
We're gonna do race A with it. I saw your comments about the GTR and the Porsche 911. I agree with you that those are very reliable cars to pick.
Nordschleif. You may be seated. Said no. Indian Stig Racing.
Indian Stig! Hello, good morning!
Said, hey guys.
It must be morning for you right now. You're getting up right now. Very early. If it is. Welcome back. I hope you're doing good. Wait, am I entered? No. Can just, Did I not buy it? Oh my goodness. This is taking forever. This is why I don't bother tuning. This is never on my schedule. Today it is. Hopefully I got everything else. Hopefully.
Indian Stig Racing said yes, it's 4 a.m. and I'm at work.
Oh my goodness, you're already at work right now?
Seated. Said this is why I just buy everything even if I don't need it.
Yes, I have to do this now. Where's the tune?
GT Wolfie said Grove I sent my time to the Mike Grove account. Same stats as MCA. Just in case you want it.
Really? Did he make a video? How'd you get the same stats as MCA had? Indian Stig with the £5 super chat! Whoa! Indian Stig, thank you! Thank you, Indian Stig! Guys, give Indian Steak a legend shout out, please. Give Indian Steak and Tom Alley too from earlier.
GT
Did his membership. Can we please give them both
said I
legend shout outs real quick in the chat?
Tom Alley.
Huge thank you to Tom
said
and
any
Indian
major
Steak.
changes / updates over the past few months? Michael Grove.
There have been.
Said _ legendary / legendary / legendary / legendary. Tom Alley. Said Indian Steak. GT Wolf. Said Indian Steak _ legendary / legendary said, oh wow, I wanted 2,555 minutes. Mine is 300 now.
You got seated? I knew seated would get excited when you said that.
Ken Scott is scary light format. Said _ legendary /
Thank you again, guys. Thank you again.
Tom Allen.
Wish I was
said,
on a little earlier for you, so I could have been on in the afternoon, but I was very busy taking care of work.
Settings asterisk.
You know what else I did? I not only was I busy taking care of like business things, but I also gave my dog my neighbor who helps me with my dog asked me to cut my dog hair around his feet because it makes it difficult for him to walk around. So I gave my dog a foot haircut. My dog Harrison, not Coda, the other dog, and I cut his nails too, and that took me like an hour.
The Grey Wolf David McLean. Said Indian Steak waving hand.
Cutting the dog's nail, he didn't like that.
Said Corolla nice red heart broccoli red heart.
Okay.
GT Wolfie. Said Wolfpack Racing or GT Wolfie.
I need to move over. There it is. Okay.
GT Wolfie. Said Wolf with double F.
I believe we're all set.
Porsche 911 fan. Said it's such a slow climb to a DR.
How are we looking seated? Is this correct? This looks good to you? And he sent the tune to my other account. I can go look at it and come back. This is now saved. Like to do laps with this. Or do you can see it? You want me to go look at that message? It's on the other account that he sent it to. You can send it to this one as well if you want to save me a moment there. Was it Wolfie who said that? That has the Mr. MCA tune? Anybody just joining? We're gonna do a lobby probably after this race. I'll do a lobby for a Nations Cup.
GT Wolfie.
I texted you.
Said yeah. GT Wolfie. Said it's not the same, but it's close.
It's close, okay.
You may be seated. Said, but you should watch my lap first before wasting time. Shifting is GT Wolfie. Said I don't know how he set up the socks and weight distribution.
Gonna drive it around a little bit. Everything's all set. And seated plays a controller, but it should still be okay for me. check this. Is everything good with the sound?
Mr. Jurassic said brakes plus.
This is what Seated had on his tune. This is his tune, so I'm gonna do what his tune had already and set up for him. Oh my goodness. I have no brakes. Do you redline the downshift, Seated? Go straight second?
Said Seated I added you but can't message or send pics. You may be seated. Said watch my shifting ring on braking too because that also probably saves like a full second. Yeah, drop gears quickly when braking.
I saw other people doing that. Yeah, I'll drop them quick.
GT Wolf said what
help.
time you get seated?
He has the second best time globally.
You may be seated. Said I'm second on global.
He missed this time.
Said bro. That's mad thumbs up.
With more weight on the car. My fault. I did my quick downshifts. Gotta get into the go for the back. Mess up my tires for a while.
Said you can load my ghost as well and then set the ghost to reset on each sector. Ramas 1 and Gary. Said playing Cyberpunk 2077 while watching Grove is just fantastic. No way, Jose. Said Gary just completed my third playthrough of that game.
I should be relaxed more and I won't have to worry about
Said
sliding.
drifting talent here lies.
This is very different from the Group 3 cars that I usually drive.
Said Wolf, I will have to.
I'm usually quicker in street cars. What's up, Jose?
New PS5 so quiet did all that. No way, Jose. Said hey Mike and Chato BTW. Big Horse Singler. Said hi. A base gaming. Said I think I found the setup. A base gaming. Said but Trak limits are tough. Ramas 1 and Gary. Said I had it on PS4 but didn't complete it when a friend borrowed it and never returned it. I got it on PC now. A base gaming. Said for nations. GTWS. Said Seated did you use stock turbo? Might watch the replay real quick cause the gearing and exit gears are all off. Makes a huge difference. A base gaming. Said so many pentaseconds and in keeping up with 500 something hits. No way, Jose. Said did you enjoy Phantom Liberty, Gary? I think it was an amazing DLC. You may be seated. Said at Wolf no I'm max power 467 but weigh 300 more than this and can't figure out the lighting setting.
I tried to like somehow drift with my Formula Rim, but we just crashed instead. What is the time that you have seated? I can't remember.
Ramas 1 and Gary. Said I've only just started here. Chasing Delamine crazy taxi children.
I broke late there.
GT Wolfie.
I was clearly late.
Said at seated yeah yours is better stats than mine bro nice. You may be seated. Said once you watch the replay and shift right, you will shave another full.
Well just tell me, if I shift a little shorter?
A base gaming. Said I am loving race B4 in my secondary account and 3 wins in my main account back up to a race B9:18:344 fastest time.
I only have 2 minutes, so I'm not going to be able to go watch it.
A base gaming. Said I lost my mod thinking face.
I was trying to mess with the mods to like add new ones, and I hit the wrong button, and it will not let me add it back a bit. Lisa Salters also lost the mod, and it wasn't on purpose. I was trying to like figure out why I can't add mods, and once I take it off, it won't let me add them back. For some reason, I had too many. I don't even understand. I was maxed out, and I'm still maxed out on mods right now. So I can't mess with it, clearly. I don't know why I did that.
A base gaming. Said it's okay.
I think I am one of them.
Subscriber
I am
now.
one.
Said it's too much to explain, but I said earlier, the Gear shifts slow the car down a lot, so you wanna exit in a higher gear almost always, but you wanna drop down first for braking and turn radius. You may be seated. Set final corner always pick. Said I dropped to first on the second turn and right up to third. A base gaming room. Said Nation's Tome 2:18:588 but with Bentley .500, so it didn't count. I'm done for tonight. Mr. Jurassic. Said may the force be with you. Good luck, Mike.
You're heading out? I'm sorry to see you go. I wish you would be able to stay a little longer today, because I feel like I'm just getting started, but I know I will see you soon. Thank you again for stopping in here, Jurassic. I want to make some more vlog videos like the ones you used to see with the cars. Soon I will have something ready for you. Other than a stream. I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. I was thinking maybe do a really quick wheel buyer's guide before the holidays here.
Said watch the replay afterwards and do a few more laps to try and get Mr. LOL.
No, I have to move on from this. I really, thinking in hindsight, I should never have touched Race A because it is fun. But with my thumbnail as it is, this is really not what people want me to be doing, to be honest. This is more for you to see than anything else.
It's 5:20 in the morning.
I can have fun doing anything, but this is not what people want to watch. In my opinion. If I know my audience well enough, they'd rather I'd be doing some Zero-1 right now.
GT Wolf. Said it's fun, but it takes a lot of time. Base gaming. Set up for the Nation Roll 10 thirds 27 31st 35 40ths, then natural 2.00 3.00. Down force 980 slash and 12,000. GT Wolf. Said Beast Jurassic Victory. Your audience is loyal. We come to watch you. The mediocre driving is just a bonus.
I'll let the chat answer that one. I can't answer that.
Lisa Salters 420 said, let's make him meet Lisa first. Face blue smile.
No, I'm not doing good there. Oh no. They're not catching me. One more chance to do last.
Cheeky Wolf said, no Donna. Said Wolfie is the man. He says do it for free. Do it for the people. Lisa Salters 420 said do it for Dale.
Did I beat it? I thought I would have beat it on that one. I don't remember what seed his time is. I have to look it up. There we go. 26.
May be seated. Said 126.8.
That's pretty fun. Your tune is very stable when you get the feel for it. Now that I know what to do.
You may be seated. Said what is Lisa? She said you gotta beat her.
Lisa has some OP time, I'm sure, as well. Lisa the tryhard. Let's see that friends list. Where's Lisa? No time from Lisa. Should I watch your time seated? Or just try to go for it? Without cheating. Without cheating, seated. Should try a little harder. Once I watch you, it's straight cheating.
You may be seated. Said watch the replay.
betting, yeah. It's a little different than the race. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it yet. Maybe tomorrow. We'll cheat and watch it.
You may be seated.
My gearing's off?
Said your gearing is all off. I put hours into fighting my ghost and inching out the best gearing.
I will make it better. The natural way. All natural. You told me 5th gear only. Get like a mid 27. We'll see if it's off. Lost time there. I'll take that 27 though. I will take that 27. I'll do a couple more restarts and then we will make our lobbies. It's a bit slow, but I'll go with it.
You may be seated. Said I think you would beat me if you spent 45 minutes. You are better than me at the final sector. It's definitely my weak spot.
It's 45 minutes is longer than anyone wants to watch me do this. Other than you. I can try for a little bit longer here. One more lap. That's what we got time for. One more lap on it, so I'm going to go do gear ones. No. Last one, seated. Hope for a low 27.
You may be seated. Said since you are crunched for time, just cheat and watch the replay.
Cheaters never win. Come on. I'm very. Can I brake earlier?
You may be seated. Said quitters never win.
I'm not quitting. This phone. This phoners. Ooh. Don't slide on me now. See, it says I'm strong in this section. Appreciate that. Oh, I think 50 or only is right. I've ruined it! Oh! The pain. Seated, what do you think that lap was going to be? That was clearly like... That was like 27-0. Considering like I took most of the time out of my 1.3 Ghost. I was down low in the 27s. Had I finished it off. Potentially leveling with your time just about. On that last one. Can I not put on that one? I hate time trial so much. This is what happens. It's stuck in here.
You may be seated. Said never quit. Auto Animal. Said good evening bro and chat waving hand.
Hello Alto.
GT Wolfie. Said Auto what ups bro waving hand. Auto Animal. Said Wolfie waving.
No!
You may be seated.
A wall tap.
Said time trial is my favorite part of the game. No egos around to bump you, no stress, just the sound of car and peacefully driving as fast as you can. Auto Animal. Said what is this for drone? Auto Animal. Said you may waving hand.
I did it again. It got me again, that sausage.
You may be seated. Said hey Auto.
Making the smoke screen. Smoke screening. What is this for? This is race A.
You may be seated. Said tell Mike you want him to meet Mr. Auto Animal. Said I haven't even run one qualifying lap here. GT Wolf. Said seated did you use weight reduction work?
He did.
You may be seated. Said I used all weight reductions. Said rewind bike speed like 30 initially.
Should avoid every other gear.
Said I prefer a car that's lighter myself. They go around corners so much nicer, smiling face with smiling nice thumbs up. So the go-kart? Auto animal. Said rolling on the floor laughing exactly. Auto animal. Said those are still fairly squirrely though, LOL. Said it if I've done it in this game, but love it in GT Sport. Auto animal. Said I don't believe I ever tried the cars in GT Sport, but I used them a few times in GT7 and they're fun to drive, but at times a handful. You may be seated. Said would have been top 10 without Ken.
See, that's why I haven't said a word. It looks like that, yes.
That last sector, I think you are like 0.150
looks like I can do something here.
faster alone
Soon.
just in that sector.
I took this corner really well when I attacked it. It went right up over the sausage curve. A mile high monster truck in it. Not where I got the pen from. I'll be patient, see.
Auto animal. Said what tires do you get to use? Misto_MCA. Said good morning. You may be seated.
Oh, I've dropped all the time
Said
right there.
SS at Auto. Auto animal. Said Mr. Waving Hand.
Mista's here! Mista, you made it! You made it! Just in time. I was really hoping you would come by.
Said, oh gotcha, they've got some great
to see the interesting things that can happen.
Maybe seated. Said, hey, it's Mista.
Mista made it. Everyone say hi to Mista. We'll put this on for you, Mista.
Misto_MCA. Said, are we breaking peeps?
I never broke anything. This is unbroken.
Said, my
the unbroken tune is fast as well.
And we share his tune.
Oh my!
Said, not much, but a little bit. You may roll him on the floor now. Dark Side Net.
Uh-oh, don't say that.
Mista asking about PP Steel. Rolling on the floor laughing. Auto Animal. Said Dark Side waving hand. You may be seated. Said Mike, this tooth is broken as any LOL, but Mista mastered the broken tooth. Misto_MCA. Said I like breaking PP. Dark Side Net. Said clinking beer mugs auto. GTWS. Said MCA waving hand. Misto_MCA.
Again.
Said I have one build at midway, but it uses the close, low ratio transmission and it's off. Misto_MCA. Said hi.
We are using the closed ratio right now.
You may be seated. Said my tune that Mike is using uses close low.
Going out of bounds!
You may be seated. Said I want your tune so
Penalty.
bad Mista to fight that guy first. Do it for America. Misto_MCA.
Double
Said
shifting?
try
Okay.
2x
Okay.
shifting like in the radical.
Mista throwing down little hints here.
Misto_MCA. Said I'm Mexican, though. Misto_MCA. Said greetings squeaky face. Lisa Salters 420. Said at
I'm pretty okay myself, you know.
Misto_MCA.
I'm pretty okay at this.
Challenging you for the title of world's most okay player in the next few years.
Not the most okay.
Auto Animal. Said Lisa Salters 420 waving hand.
Seated is looking pretty okay right now.
Misto_MCA. Said ik LOL.
I can't do the first sector anymore. I've lost all my rhythm. Mista's here. And now I can't perform anymore.
Said those would be some pretty big shoes to fill in. Dark Side Net. Said Mista is the most okay, no one does it better.
wish I could do that corner!
Auto animal.
Oh my gosh! I'm
Set
not going
thumbs
to
up.
restart now.
You may be seated. Said I have no idea how you got 600 with minimum weight or with a lift transmission. LOL, I tried for hours. Lisa Salters 420. Said Mr. _ MCA okay, text me game over.
That's out of balance. So poor, so poor. I don't know how much more I can take, Mista. I don't know. Mista's still the champ.
No way, Jose. Said, are you guys trolling Mista? Greetings, squinting face. Mr. _ MCA. Said carefully. Charles Bailey. Said hi everyone. You may be seated. Said LOL, how long did carefully take you? Mr. _ MCA. Said 6 hours. Mr. _ MCA. Said I regret it. Charles Bailey. Said who wants some gin?
Hello, Charles.
Lisa Salters 420. Said what about the women's too? You may be seated. Said probably how much I spent roughly, but I couldn't figure it out. Said yeah, I'm not sure I can put in the time to go some 20 hertz. Too much time and effort.
I can see me beating that 28.8 right now. Stop making mistakes. Seated, is my gearing looking closer to what you do? I don't want to cheat still. Just asking. I still don't want to cheat.
Auto animal. Said I've only ran qualifying laps on me and see myself. You may be seated. Said I already said I think Mike can beat my time with my 2. He is much faster in the final sector specifically. You may be seated. Said I think Mike can get 126.6.
Oh my goodness. I had so much rhythm earlier in the early sections.
Mr. _ MCA. Said third sector was lightning in a bottle LMA. I cannot replicate that.
Who's third sector?
No way, Jose. Said does anyone actually find fuel races enjoyable?
Go faster! Yes, I do actually, Jose, because I'm good at them. It's hard to enjoy something you're not good at. I like fuel races because I think I'm decent at them.
Mr_MCA said masochists.
Oh, the Japanese guy.
GT Wolf said, I don't hate them, but I don't prefer them.
I'll
No way,
reset.
Jose.
I think I'm gonna go into 28s
Said, I
in my
hate
next
that I just can't go all out like LOL.
You can go all out. You just have to save enough, and then you can at the end. Or you pick the right car that can go all out while saving some fuel. I might need to just go straight to second. Straight to second all day. I never load ghosts though. I never do that. Hello, Tifosi.
GT Wolf said it just reduces the pool of people racing having such a heavy fuel saving race. I'd prefer if there was a competitive option for people who pay. GT Wolf said Tifosi waving hand. No way, Jose. Said, hey Tifosi, let's get that dub in Texas. No way, Jose. Said Forza Ferrari.
I almost want to try another setting there. I don't leave it. I trust it. Too late. I can't stop from there. Let's try 3. See if I brake better. Yes, a lot of people are saying that Nenkai is the one who put that rumor out.
Or is it the week after?
Second!
GT Wolf.
Yeah, Nenkai is the guy who's been telling us all the daily races. He is able to look into the game files that are in the server and read what is in the code of the game and what might be coming, and he's able to give us information on Twitter. Nenkai. He was the one who said that there's a big update coming. But I don't know why people are like so surprised. Like, of course there's an update coming. Update every month.
You may be seated. Said, I honestly think I'm 0.5 faster in the first half, and you are like 0.3 faster than me in the second half. As soon as you figure out the first half, you're gonna smoke me. No way, Jose. Said, hopefully it's true. GT Wolfie said, I think next Thursday. No way, Jose. Said I wouldn't call adding 4 road cars nobody uses an update by LOL. GT Wolfie. Said and Jose, I think it's true. He's not often wrong. Said let's see what they come up with. Hopefully it's something outstanding that will enrage those Forza fans. LOL. Porsche 911 fan. Said any new tracks? GT Wolf. Said hopefully it's William Jose. GT Wolf. Said she's some cars. No way, Jose. Said Canada has been rumored for quite some time now. GT Wolf. Said asterisk and some cars face with tears of joy. You may be seated. Said this is the lap.
I lost so much time. I didn't find it. I ruined such a good lap.
Said NPM.
That was definitely like a 25, bro. It was like, that lap was insane. I hit everything so clean.
GT Wolf. Said bro, wow. That was the one.
And I just like, I did that by like not missing any braking points. I broke in the perfect spot. And all of them.
You may be seated.
Very committed.
Said LOL was not a 25, it was on pace for 127.1. No way, Jose. Said my ideal patch would Canada as new track and some new GR3 cars. No way, Jose. Said maybe an additional daily race league. GT Wolf. Said same Jose, I would be meta happy with that.
That'll be a 10. I can't believe how good I did that the previous time. I did it so good. Again, there won't be a daily race D for longer races because you already have GTWS that are endurance races. So people are ridiculous asking for more letters in the dailies. We have sport mode races to do. Oh. It'll be a new track, I would say. guaranteed. We need new tracks. If that'll be in there.
No way,
Why can't I
Jose.
stop now?
Said I'm not up for daily D to be a longer race. I just would like to have more options, you know.
Well, logically it would be though, because A is short and then B is a little longer, usually. C is much longer. I would expect that if there was a D,
Said
it'd be a
I
long
think
one.
new track and 3 new cars, 1 group rated. AR151981 said, "Hey brothers, you may be seated." Said, "Watch Mr. Go beat people while you're putting work to do." No way, Jose. Said, "Canada would be so chaotic and fun, LOL."
Hello, AR.
Cheeky wolf. Said, "And some new missions and cafe menus and stuff." No way, Jose. Said, "Especially with the Wall of Champions." Jupiter. Said, "I hope they add the Toyota TS010 to the game." AR151981 said, "What is this practice? You may be seated." Said, "This is a good lap so far. Might be the one." GT Wolf said, "AR waving hand Juniper waving hand." AR151981
Dude, it was a 25
said,
that
"Oh
one
yeah,
before.
race A."
It was 25 before.
GT Wolf said, "Oh wow."
See, it's like 27-1.
AR151981
That's a cope right there, that 27-1 you said.
said, "Fun things."
We're beating it. Cause that lap wasn't nearly as good, I didn't think.
Said Cheech.
I think I lost a 10th on last corner.
AR151981 said, "Hi Wolf."
Oh, I went in the wrong gear.
You may be seated. Said that lap
Okay,
was
well, you would
very
know.
trust me, I was
You
watching
did more
the
laps than me.
seconds. Cheeky Wolf said it was a good lap until the end sequence.
Yeah, I messed up this part too. Not clean. I might use force to slow down there next time on purpose. I would have thought that was going to be a lot faster.
You may be seated. Said that 26.9 could have easily been the 26.6 in final second. You look more like me and you face with tears of joy. I'm not good in final 3 turns.
Going to 4th was a bad idea. Maybe I'll leave it where it is, because we've done such a good job. Can leave it there for now, and then I'll never return. Just walk away before beating Seated and Mista. Just walk away. Just walk away. Nice little picture. For the collection. Should I beat it? I would crush it. I feel like I would be like well towards a mid-26 when I go around again.
Said watch my replay real quick.
I don't want to cheat. You could have made me cheat from the beginning. I don't want to cheat.
No way, Jose. Said in every qualifying session.
That's the
I
world's
always reset after
most okay
doing
performance I just did.
The Delta stresses me out, lol. GT Wolfie. Said 4th in the world is pretty okay. You may be seated.
I think it's time to go do nations if you're tired.
Said it's not cheating at this point, we are tied.
Last one. I can get it. I can get it.
Said almost the most okay.
Last one, actually. I want to do lobby still. That wasn't so good. Last one, again. Gotta get past for a second.
No way, Jose. Said that one doesn't count like LOL. GT Wolf. Said LOL. No way, Jose. Said reset.
Understand. bad angle.
Said just a
Bam!
few corners
Over the
were
curve.
right. Jupiter.
Pitted.
Said, what was the Nürburgring race like?
Oh, it was fantastic, Jupiter. I recommend you should absolutely go back and watch that stream. And every single race we did was epic. Every race was great, Jupiter. 10 hours of some of my best driving I've ever done.
Said, since you said you are never coming back, just watch the replay anyways just to see how different you drive it. Your final 3 turns are godly compared to AR151981. Said, I wanna see Grove versus Misha Sharudin at the Nürburgring. AR151981. Said, I'll check D5HSD out. When are the 1v1s?
I don't know, see, it's a good question, that one. I don't know if anybody wants to do them. I think it might be done. I don't think anybody wants to race me one-on-one anymore. Missa did one time. Most of the people here probably don't even remember that. It was such a long time ago.
AR151981. Said, has the nation's
No, we're gonna do it next. I might stay up a little late for it, but I'll try to do a bit. Got distracted by this.
AR151981. Said, sweet. Seated. Said, I will 1v1 you with the 69 Mustang 180 Nürburgring Racing soft front, comfort hard wheel, downforce wheel.
Out of bounds.
Porsche 911 fan. Said, is DDR the longest to get out?
No. A plus is the longest one.
No way, Jose. Said, I think so, Porsche.
It's not. Said, just because of the people you are racing against. I guess maybe, but not really, because if you just beat them, then
no
it's
way, Jose.
not.
Said, other
Can't
than
blame
that,
them.
it takes longer to go from A to A+. Porsche 911 fan. Said, I've been gaining 5 to 8 positions and feels like nothing really changed.
Because you might not be racing very good people. If they're racing people that are not better than you, you won't be gaining a lot. And I have to pay attention. This is a waste of time. Last one, for sure. You have to be racing higher ranked people to gain a lot. Just like if I was racing against people in race B right now, I might not gain a lot. I need people at my DR level-ish. Just a strong lobby to gain a lot.
AR151981 said eBay got my rating up to about half this week. AR151981 said I'm sick at Atlanta.
Nice job. Do you like it, Road Atlanta?
Porsche 911 fan said, dude, it's a demolition derby at Atlanta. You may be seated. Said I'm AV driver in this game according to their ranks. AR151981 said I pulled an 18 flag with the gen.
I lost the time right there. I was up. I probably had it right there. That was up right there for sure. Dropped it.
No way, Jose. Said that AR151981 set up
Miss Apex there.
Genesis.
I was late on the
AR151981
getting there still.
said if you get in with a group of guys similar face that like the race clean Atlanta is sick. AR151981 said it needs to be like 15 to 20 laps though. AR151981 said W8. AR151981 said Patilu Mans.
That was not smooth on throttle. It was a great entry.
Jupiter said, bro, how did you manage 10 hours of the Nürburgring? That's crazy.
I broke traction. I had so much fun. It is literally my favorite track, and I practiced a lot, and I was enjoying the Lamborghini, I was enjoying the GTR. It was the most fun, most rewarding stream I've ever had, even though I only won
no way, Jose.
2 races out of 4.
Said you are addicted like LOL.
Imagine being a real car, how much fun we have.
Said it was amazing.
Oh, come on.
My favorite stream he's ever had.
Smog Baxter, hello! Hello, Smog!
Smog Baxter.
Everybody welcome Smog.
Said evening all.
Evening, Smog.
No way, Jose. Said 2 out of 4 is sick, right?
I had a chance to win in the top split, and I failed. Spun on the way out of the pit. Ruined my chance. But we drove great all night, and I'm glad to hear Seeded's feedback there.
No way, Jose. Said please, Smog.
Focus.
Porsche 911 fan said I have seen half the grid taken out during my races. In Sector 1 was slow 31.1 when you get to 30.7 when perfect with this car.
I almost beat it again. I know I can smash that lap like really easy. Sector 1 I gotta get right. Yeah, I'm slow. I'm very fast in certain spots, and then as soon as I pick up pace in one area, I lose it in another. Right now. Very fast, I think. It's okay. Better. Still dropped a little bit.
AR151981 said, I like how your driving style is so raw, bro. You make me look like a refined British gentleman, LOL. You made me
messed that up.
Said,
thank you for that,
very
AR.
fast second half of the track. I wish I could do it. AR151981 said, you're just as smooth, but it is more aggressive.
I love when I get to race Key directly. Racing with him is always really fun. He's very good. And I feel like I've had some great races with him on stream.
AR151981 said, hell yeah. GT Wolfie said, okay, well, I've gotta get going, guys. AR151981 said, for free entertainment it doesn't get much better. AR151981 said, bye bro. GT Wolfie
Later, Wolfie.
said, take care Mike and everyone, victory hand, catch you all in the next chapter, thumbs up. You may be seated. Said, see ya Wolf. No way Jose. Said, have a good one Wolf. Base 421 said, I've seen a lot of other streamers get nervous when you are behind me. AR151981 said, dude, I always fuck up when eBay got a golden child behind me. AR151981
Oh my gosh, bro, stop.
said, Key. AR151981
I have raced Kira.
said, Rory. AR151981
Oh, please don't type the F word into my robot. When you guys start typing curse words like that, like AR just did in my robot, it will be gone forever, just so you guys know. So really watch it. It's not what I want. Just people to think that's okay. You typed it. I lost the rhythm now. I was doing a nice job. No, it's mine. It's my robot to help me communicate with you. I'll go around once to warm up again. That's such a good run through there. I wish I could do that when I need to. Messed up the end again. I messed up the end pretty good to have dropped that one. Oh, that's pain. We had it by a lot that time. Oh, seated. I definitely did everything right until the last sector that time. Pretty much. Last one officially, even if I mess it up, I want to move on and it's getting very late. Try to make that corner before I quit completely. I mean, what is the rush? We're eventually going to get new tracks if we're patient. I would think it's going to be longer than that. I don't really know, AR. The last one. Actual last one. I'm not going to. I don't have time. That was a good one. I knew I got it too. I knew I got it. That's what I got. It would have been for sure like another extremely quick one wasted there. The 30.8 was my quickest sector one by a mile. Let's see if it shows all my sectors. I bet it doesn't. No, you don't get detailed stuff like that anymore. Where is it in here? No live timing. Alright, we'll back out of this. Finally, that warm-up race A turned into 2 hours of race A. Let me grab my R29 CP real quick. That was a lot of fun. I wouldn't have stayed in there if I wasn't enjoying it. It was nice to get a good time in that car. Thank you, Seated, for the tune, because I wouldn't have got it without Seated's tune. Where is this car? Don't have what? You can buy the Corolla if that's what you mean, AR. I'm turning the robot back on.
1981.
Oh, the Nissan. Well, you can rent it.
Said the Nissan.
You can just rent it. Mine should have a livery on it. I'm surprised it doesn't. Go with the white one. R390, I like that a lot. Another one. I'm a big R390 fan, so I'm about to throw that on. This one. Big fan of this car. That's based on
AR151981. Said me too. You may be seated. Said you gotta start these streams earlier, lol. I can't believe I'm still up, but the race A content sucked me.
I always do start them earlier, but like I said, I had some serious business to attend to today. I had calls to be on and figure out, and it's nice to just like have a moment to do that, because if I start earlier, when does anything get done? Honestly, when do I get a moment to like do what I gotta do? If I start extra early every day and never have a day where things get done. So I literally like groomed my dog and vacuumed and did a bunch of things, then took a bunch of calls that were like hour-long calls, took 2 in a row. I had a text message for a job that I have on the weekend that's very important, and a lot of other stuff going on, so... Now that is on. And I have a tune for this as well I can use. Where is it? Here we go.
You may be seated. Said viewers went down after leaving race A. Just saying.
I think it went up.
Race A GOAT.
I think it went up as soon as we quit. We would have hit 100 without ever doing race A today. If I was just in this car immediately, would have been 100 seated. You know they like the competitive races seated. My best stream, you said, was my GTWS stream, so let that be a lesson. Wait, I don't know these settings. I have to look this up. Is anyone doing this? I should just do this in time trial. He's got it, but I don't know if this is a driver. It's got weather on. So it's set to 8 laps with weather. I wouldn't think these are correct. These look a little weird. But I will save it anyway, and I can adjust it later. Alright, and to make it simple, I'm just going to go into time trial. I'm not going to do this for too long either. I do have to go to bed soon, even though we spent so long on race A. At least I got really close to beating Mista and seeded.
AR151981. Said didn't know you could save like A.
Yes, that's important to be able to do that. Makes things simple. I often save the keys settings when I'm in his lobby. Makes it easy for me. And it saves on all your accounts that you use as well. There is a tune that I want to put on here. Let's go see it. I have it next to me now. And you guys can see this one. This is fine to share.
You may be seated. Said from Corolla for 2 hours to GR1 LOL gotta feel weird.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. What am I doing here? 50-50? One oh. Oh wait. Everything else is pretty much locked. Believe everything else will be locked.
You may be seated. Said downforce.
No, we can't change that. For Nations Cup, it's only going to be a suspension tuning. Oh wow, my wheel's heavy. That thing was about to fly out my hands. This tune is like, I don't know what brake balance he used, but
Mr. Underscore MCA said you can change downforce.
You can? Oh, that's right, you can. And I remember that Win said that he ran 0 in the front or something. But wow, there's no way he ran this with that brake balance. Mista, these are Andrew's tune settings. What brake balance? He didn't mention it. Smog Baxter with the $20 PayPal donation. Got to rest, get some breakfast on Smog. Thank you, Smog. $20 PayPal from Smog Baxter, guys. $20 PayPal. No, that's a ridiculous amount of time. For Japan, that's not going to be a productive thing for you to do. There's better things that you can do with that much amount of time. I'm checking on the downforce numbers that they ran earlier. .645 and 1,000, and he said this was really scary, so we'll go with 7 or 680. It's 85 and 1,000. We'll go with 11. Should be able to drive this.
You may be seated. Said Porsche, that is not a ridiculous amount of time. Time trials are the key to consistency and improvement. Mike has just been a GT fanatic for 20 years, don't listen to him.
20 years?
Lisa Salters 420.
You're pulling numbers out of nowhere here.
Said that's Porsche curves, def LOL.
Oh no! I think 5 hours is way too much. That's working harder, not working smarter is what that is. Wow, this is like very undrivable now on the throttle. Back to 0. My rear downforce has left the building.
Smog Baxter.
This is what Windfire ran.
I spent 5 hours
this is what I have
on
to
something
run.
I want paid for it. Lisa Salters 420. Said not enough downforce, way too low. You may be seated. Said I went from never playing a racing game to A+ in sport because of time trials Metro. Smog Baxter. Said night all.
I have nothing right there. Come on! Good night, Smog. Smog said, if I spend 5 hours on something, I want paying for it. I gotta agree. I think 9/11 fan would be served a lot better with like an hour or two hanging out directly with me in the party, like watching him drive, than just like grinding for 5 hours straight. Could be more productive if somebody else is there to kind of like help him and guide him through it.
Said, yeah, that's a TT setup, LOL. That's gonna be hard to wrangle for an hour.
I am the Wrangler, Lisa. I'm the Wrangler.
Lisa Salters 420 said, will be impossible to overtake on a straight though.
The lack of downforce has ruined my braking. I'm gonna make it all the way around before I quit.
You may be seated. Said, is it fuel and tire wear? Because this setup will be very good on tires, I think. Lisa Salters 420 said, finding the downforce balance is actually a fun challenge here.
For those of you who are tired like I am and are ready to go to bed, I'll probably end after this lap, just because I want to stay on a reasonable amount of time to sleep. I had to go to bed really early last night because I don't sleep regular, and I went to bed at 7 p.m. yesterday out of exhaustion, so I'll have to call it after this lap ends. And I apologize for not spending more time on the main subject matter of my stream, which should have been this, but was having too much fun in Race A. We will be focused on this tomorrow, more than dailies. Oh my. That downforce, not quite there for me. Having a lot more rear downforce to low end here to help out. We had such a good time with the daily race at Lasarth here. That must have been like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Had a really good time with the last time we did dailies at Lasarth with this car.
Salters 420 said, Tetra Rouge, Mulsanne corner.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while now, but they're definitely taking it to the next level.
You may be seated.
By adding so much variety in what we do for tuning. We do it in GTWS and dailies
it's not PP
all the time now.
Like Race A, the PP system is busted, but the tuning aspect is fun.
my ghost is just sitting there.
Catch you tomorrow.
Good night, Seated. Thank you for hanging out and thank you for the tune. Inspiring me to go get a top 10 time like that. We'll do some more tomorrow. Probably not at the beginning. Just to respect people who watch me and expect me to do other stuff than just race A. But I had a great time. Glad Mista came by too. This lap was about to be like something a little better, but we messed it up here. No downforce. I just botched the whole section. It's pretty crazy that my friends were able to make tunes like this work. We're gonna have to put in some real time to be clean like this tomorrow with that sort of tune. Just be really delicate and time my braking as best I can. But I'm gonna call it here, guys. It is extremely late for me. It's 1 in the morning. I get up for work at 6 and leave around a little after that. So I'm gonna get going. I want to thank Smog Baxter for his $20 PayPal. He said, got to rest, get some breakfast on Smog. Smog, you are the king, the Cartel King. Thank you, Smog, for always supporting. It is very consistent from you, and it is very much appreciated all the time. You're like my dad, Smog. Indian Steak with these $6 super chat. Thank you, Bernal. Thank you, Bernal, for being here. Ciao, Bernal. Buenos noches, Bernal. Gracias, Indian Steak. Thank you, Steak, for your £5 super chat. Thank you, Tom Alley, for your gifted membership that went to 9/11 Fan. And thank you, 9/11 Fan, for your super chat. He said he's disappointed Thrustmaster doesn't have Porsche rims, but he's going to get a Ferrari rim instead. One more time, I'll reiterate, I think I should make a wheel buyer's guide for the holidays. For anybody who's not sure what to buy, as far as wheels go, if it's a good idea, I should make a quick buyer's guide for my audience, even if it's not too complicated, not too detailed. I think it would help a lot of people, like 9/11 Fan, who are trying to make decisions with their wheel and everything like that. So, huge shout out to all you guys for being here. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, guys. I'll thank the members next time. It's so late. I want to go and get ready for bed. So, bye everyone. I'll see you all later. Give you another 30 seconds. Thank you, Seated, Bernal, Smog, Wolfie was here, Lisa, AR-15, thank you for stopping by, Jose, Bays was here, alright, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. See you, everyone. Peace. Have a great Thursday.